Hey guys, it's Senka Wolf here, and today I've got a update video for you guys, and it's a little bit different, and yeah, I'm going to try to keep it as sweet and short as possible. I do apologise for not uploading any kind of proper, full, edited and released content, and especially being clip dumps. I've just been playing a lot of video games, but also been very kind of busy in personal life, and you know, primarily work, been really zapping my time and energy, and so I've been coming home, playing a few video games, and then kind of sleeping and repeating kind of thing almost. But I kind of want to give you guys an update, and obviously apologise for that, and to say that I do plan to try and make some more proper content, you know, recorded videos with voiceovers or commentary or some how-to guides and whatnot. I do want to try and bring some of that back because I do miss it, and there's a bit of a reason for that. And I've looking at my screen, you might look and go, oh, this looks a bit weird, and that is because I'm actually running Linux, to be specific, CachyOS, which is an Arch-based distribution, which has kind of, you know, reunited my passion. Well, not passion. I've always loved tinkering, always, and I have done in the background since I last made my videos. But the problem I've had is I think I've just not really had much motivation to make content. But learning Linux is really like scratch an itch, which I think the biggest learning curve and biggest kind of, you know, dive head first, researching, watching videos, reading guides, you know, scanning the internet forms for assistance when I break something. And I think with that, it's kind of really reunited that passion to the point where, like, I have enjoyed the experience. Sometimes it's been really stressful and frustrating when stuff breaks, but I've loved working on stuff, getting it working, and just it's been a brilliant, and I want to share my experience. I want to share what I've learned, and I also want to share my mess ups. So obviously you guys can come along for the ride, and I can hopefully teach some people on how to use Linux, and also make people aware of do's and don'ts. It's probably the best way. So watch out for that, and that'll be coming soon. But a little bit of background as well. I've actually got a brand new computing system. Well, when I say brand new, I've had it for about a year now, but you guys would have never seen it apart from maybe where I've used it to upload some clips. But my old recording setup from my previous videos, when I actually tried to make content, has completely changed. I think the only things which remain from that setup is my monitors. I've got my desk, mouse, keyboard, microphone, boom arm, operating system, like literally everything has pretty much been changed. All upgrades for the better. Obviously, as I've earned money, I've been able to replace stuff, modernise some of my setup, because I did have some older pieces of hardware which I brought or got gifted as presents, and obviously I've just kind of run with since, but now have been able to upgrade it to a lot more professional standard. There's still some upgrades I want to do, but life, money gets sucked into bills and other things, so there we go. But hey, let me just, you know, don't want to be a showcasey, but this is my Arch Linux. This is my desktop here. I've got a nice little panels on the bottom, panels on the top. I've got this nice little visualizer down the top, up the top here for my audio, and down the bottom here is kind of where the audio source is coming from. It's actually some nice live lo-fi music from YouTube, from the relaxed moment just down there. And yeah, and let me pull up I'm gonna pull up my terminal just so you guys can see my kind of spec here, and you can see my setup. So here's my new system, running a AMD 9800X 3D, a nice RTX 5080. I'm actually running the ASUS TUF version of this, and then the ASUS TUF motherboard to match the old setup and the aesthetic. I do like the industrial kind of setting with, you know, trying to keep RGB to a minimum where I can. Nice 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM running 6000 megahertz, and ignore the storage here of 500 gigs. I've actually got more drives in my system. I have been needing to do it, been a little bit lazy. I will pull my finger out soon of sorting out some petitions. I've actually got it's actually running on a 1TB SSD or M.2 drive, but I just need to well, I've got unallocated. The other 500 is unallocated. I just need to partition it, but I just need to sort out a live boot USB to do so. Bit complicated stuff. If you don't understand that, it is all good, but I will eventually get around to doing it. And then I have 1TB here, and I have also got a secondary drive which isn't displayed in this lovely fast fetch screen. I haven't updated it yet since I've done that. As you can see, I've actually been running Linux now for 55 days, so I've not touched Windows apart from some disk partitioning a tiny little bit, but apart from that, that's all I've really touched. Running obviously Pac-Man's my main go-to for my packages, running the fish shell and the lovely Ghost terminal. All my system is all Dracula color themed, and then also got my audio source here, so it tells you what's playing and then what the source is, which says Mozilla Zen, which is basically just a Zen browser, which is a fork of Mozilla Firefox. But hey ho, there we go. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Sorry if I rambled a little bit, and sorry it's not a very entertaining one, but I thought to give you guys a bit of an update. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. This has been Senka Wolf, and I'll see you all guys shortly.